All right, ribbon for Rutschman's back at it again. Part 2 of the player doubles for God is Great. As you're seeing, we're not just limited into just, 2 players on the card. It could be 2 pictures of 1 player on the card. So, we're going to get the party started with Kirk Gibson. He's having a new appreciation for the 1990 Donruss Diamond Kings, all the Diamond Kings, because I had never noticed there was a second picture next to the portrait picture. So, great looking card right there. Kirk Gibson, of course, the memorable home run, 88 World Series. Shout out Mark Dodger cards. And also, for this one here, the Max Muncy rookie card with Tyler Lagendorf. There you go. And speaking of doubles, another Max Muncy. So, shout out Drew CleanCheapShots. Bam. And then we've got Minnie Minoso, 1960 Topps. I like how they have the 2 pictures there. Shout out Dre Diaz Hobby Brigade. And, of course, I have to bring this one back. I didn't even realize it had 2 pictures, but it does. And so, without further ado, here it is. The Aaron Judge. Home field advantage. There you go. And then, shout out, Vintage Card Steve, David M, Basement Card Collector. There's the Mark Grace, along with, Somebody Jackson, Darren Jackson. Iconic card there from the 80s, the Mark Grace, 88 Fleer. Bobby Witt, 2023, Rookie Cup. Shout out CleanCheapShots, RJ Collects Sets, Vintage Card Steve with a 54, Richie Ashburn. What if this was the first one to have 2 pictures, first card to have 2 pictures of the same player on it? Let me know. And for the Ravens, got to get them in there. Lamar, looking forward to him coming back with Rashad. Lamar Jackson, Rashad Bateman right there with a little bit of the green parallel on that from Contenders. Love it. And, of course, got to have Adley. That's a nice one right there. Looking for a big rebound season from Adley. Going to be good. Tatis on the Diamond Kings. Kind of a stars parallel there. Good-looking card. Shout out Tiger727, macwaxxstacks, BudgetRips on the Casey Mize, Tarek Screwball. 2 for 1. Yeah, boy. And then we got great player Bryce Terang on the 2023 rookie debut. And we got 1-2 punch Spencer Strider and Max Fried from, I think that's 2023. Yep, that's right. And then we got Michael Busch. I believe he's now with the Cubs. That's his, rookie from his Series Tour update. We got Grayson Rodriguez. Sad to see him go, but looking forward to Taylor Ward. And that's his rookie debut. Shout out TCB Sports Cards. And we got Nolan Ryan with the Rangers and Mike Scott. So shout out Brett Richards, CleanCheapShots, all the Nolan Ryan collectors out there. Barry. We got the Bro Love. Will this continue? Will Bo Bichette stay with the Blue Jays? Who knows? But there's Vladdy and Bo. Then we got Eric Davis, Rock Reigns, Tim Raines on here. Shout out Rob Cash Cards. Julius Peppers draft class card from Contenders. Love that one. Shout out Vintage Card Steve for the Patriots there with Gronk and Wes Welker. We got Will Clark and the Strawman, Darryl Strawberry. Cool card. Mike Mussina. Love that. Shout out MattBreaksWax, Autographs2000, Card Wolf. This is such a cool card right here. And then we've got Dual Heat. I think that's, was that Mark Davis and Doc Gooden. Cal Ripken. Shout out Tiger727, Autographs2000, MattBreaksWax. And then Eddie Murray on the back. Sweet 84s right there. John Smoltz on the Diamond Kings. Great looking card. Jock Peterson. And this one's out of $4.99. Love it. And it's a God is Great VR, so we got to have Shohei. There he is. From Heritage. And check this out. Yep, shout out Trey Diaz here. Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. And then I guess they have all the other great matchups. Got John Stockton, Gary Payton, Jason Kidd, Avery Johnson went on to coach. They both went on to coach, actually. Mookie Blaylock of Pearl Jam fame. And then Amari Stoudemire right there. So pretty cool card there. And then we got another Michael Jordan shooting over a guy on the Knicks. So I'm going to count that as a double player card. And got the Wade Boggs rookie card. Shout out Clean Cheap Shots, Vintage Card Steve. Another Nebraska guy. Dick Kokos for the O's. We got Rod Carew, 83. Shout out Commenting Collector. And then we got, for Barry, we got, I think this is George Springer and Jose Altuve, dynamic duo. Mike Schmidt. Shout out RJ Collect Sets on the tops, big, like those. And keep it moving with the 83 tops, Eddie Murray. Saw the 84, here's the 83. Great looking card, centering a little off, but I like it. So there you go. Shout out to all the O's fans. MattBreaksWax, Card Wolf, Autographs2000, love that card. Then we got Mookie Betts. Shout out Mark's Dodge Cards. And we got Tristan Casas right there. Good one. We got Diamond Kings here of Paul Goldschmidt on the blue. And then Eugenio Suarez. We'll see if he ends up back with the Mariners or where he goes with his 49 home runs from last season. Got DL Hall now on the Brewers. Manny B and Manny. See, there's two Mannies right there. We got Miggy. Shout out Tiger727, macwaxxstacks, and BudgetRips. Got Bo Jackson, 90 Don Russ Diamond Kings. Great looking card right there. Shout out to all the Bo Jackson collectors. Michael Jordan and Magic. Love that one right there. From, I believe that's, Skybox. Keeping it moving. Mike Mussina from Studio. I think this is, what do you call it? Yeah, 92 Studio Leaf. So, shout out to all the O's collectors I've been mentioning there. Eddie and Cal right there. Eddie on the back. And then we got another one. John Franco and Lee Smith from 94. All-Star relievers. And then we got Mike Trout and Shohei. Shout out TCB. Another Manny B and Manny, but this time it's Manny Machado. Very nice. That's Heritage. Then we got Donnie Baseball, and we got Big Mac. Very nice. Shout out Vintage Wax Packs on that one. And we got Gunnar Henderson. Got to get some Gunnar in here. Excited to see how he does on Team USA, and of course for the O's as well. We got Judge and Anthony Rizzo. I believe so. Yep, there you go. All right, we got Nolan Ryan, Art Howell, who went on to become the manager of the A's, and he was part of the Moneyball movie. Brooks Robinson on the Heritage. Or not Heritage, so what is that? Archives. I think I've been saying Heritage, I've been meaning Archives. Anyway, Tim Raines on the Diamond Kings, but this time from 88. Good looking card. Then we got the All-Star of Paul Goldschmidt, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We got Luis Aparicio, 1960 tops. Shout out Trey Diaz there. Smell nice with Bartolo Colon, as we like to say. 83 tops Cal. One of my favorite cards. And then tops did it again with the 2023 Adley. Love it. Jim Rice, Bob Stanley, Team Leaders cards from 83. Keith Hernandez. Nice stash there. Rod Carew, another 84. We got a little basketball. Who's this? Jimmy Butler, career lineage. He's also got a double on the back. And we got Lou Whitaker from Topps Big. That's a good one. Royce Lewis. Steve Carlton, Floyd Bannister. Keeping it going with Nolan Ryan. Shout out there, Clean Cheap Shots, and Barry, Brent Richards, baseball cards, and TCB. Speaking of TCB, here's a Zach Neto rookie right there. Love it. Tony Gwynn. Mark McGwire. Shout out Vintage Wax Packs on that McGwire. And then we've got Stephen Kwan making the catch. Kirby Puckett. The stashes of Suter and Raleigh. Julio Rodriguez. Howard Johnson and Ryne Sandberg from 90 Fleer. Then we got the Bryce Terang. Saw the rookie debut, but here is the regular Bryce Terang rookie card. Then we got doubles of Eddie Matthews, 1960 Topps. It's hard to tell. I don't think that's someone drew it on the card. That's like part of the card. Love that one right there. And now he's unfortunately on the Mets there. Not with the O's anymore. But Cedric Mullins, great looking Diamond Kings from Optic. Another Shohei. He's pumped. And then we got Kenny Lofton. Looks like he's having a lot of fun. Oh, yes, he is. That's a guy who's having a good time. He's like Ernie Banks. Let's play 2. All right, then we got Best of the Best, Mookie, and Rafael Devers, although I don't know that you want to say that about Devers when he's playing in the field, but still a great player. Ken Griffey Jr., shout out Paulie D on the 90 Donruss, Ken Griffey Jr. Love that Diamond Kings right there. Got a sweet Dean Kramer. Excited for his season, for the O's, and for Team Israel. Very nice right there. And we got Bob Boone. Shout out TCB. Look, I guess him and the guy from the Mariners, they're both like looking up. And it just reminds me of Naked Gun when the Angels and the Mariners played against each other. Sweet Diamond Kings of Fred McGriff from 90 Donruss. Tony Gwynn, 90 Donruss. Love that little like kind of sun by his ear there. Great design. Paul Molitor, cool Diamond Kings there, 88. Shout out macwaxxstacks on the Oral Hershiser. Then we got Kraken Jokes, Sal Perez, and Anthony Rizzo. Nolan Ryan. Shout out Andy Zadek. We got Paul Skeens and Yasmani Grandal. And then we got Kirk Gibson. See, doubles. More doubles this time. Aces up. We've got 2 Cy Youngs, Max Scherzer and Jacob DeGrom. We got Wade Boggs and Walt Weiss. Eddie Murray from Archives. Juan Soto, Diamond Kings. Dave Parker from Topps Big. Michael Harris. Got Ricky Henderson. Championship when the A's beat the Giants in the World Series. Jim Cott. Super Veterans, 83. And then we got 2022 Most Valuable Players, Judge and Goldschmidt. Dennis Eckersley, 83 Topps. Keeping it rolling. Cal and Tony Fernandez. This one, I swear, I thought when I first saw this card, because of my bad eyes, I was like, who's the girl standing next to Ellie? I apologize, but, you know, Ellie is, I mean, look at the guy. That's a man. You know, it's a man. I bet you if any of us stood next to Ellie, we might, you know, grow breasts or something. Who knows? But that's actually Matt McLean. But at first I thought, oh, is this one of those cards? Like they had like the, it's like 2024, 2023, like Female coaches, Alyssa Nacken. That's who I thought was, I just thought of that when I saw Matt McLean there. But anyway, we got Ellie and Matt McLean. So shout out Rob Cash Cards on that one. And then Stormin Gorman, Nolan Gorman. And then shout out Trey Diaz, Gale Sayers, Matt Forte. Then we got, who is this? Carpenter, Christian Campbell, and Marcelo Mayer on that doubles. Harold Baines, All-Star for the Rangers. Ozzie Smith. Ryne. Anthony Volpe. Carlton Fisk, 90 Don Russ. Good-looking Diamond Kings, of course. Cecil Fielder and Corey Snyder, 86 Fleer rookie card. 2 and 1. And we got the Jeff Kent, newest Hall of Famer, right there. And there he is on the back. From Flair. Woo! Lamar Jackson and Trent Dilfer. Let's go. Let's have that Super Bowl magic from Trent rub off on Lamar. Let's go. Love it right there. And then we got another Aussie from Archives. Derek Jeter. Corbin Carroll. Here's an OG 89 Upper Deck double with Gary Pettis looking at his card. So got 2 Garys right there on the front. Eckersley on a nice looking 84 with the stash. Newest Oriole, Pete Alonso. And newest Jeff McNeil. Then we got, now these two are in the same division. Pete Alonso, Aaron Judge. Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Sr. Whoa! Roger Clemens on the flare. Ozzie Albies. Keenan McCardell. Great looking card right there. Dave Winfield. Kirby Puckett. Shout out Commenting Collector. And there they are again. Or no, that time it's two. Maybe it's Kirby and Dave. Yeah, I think it's both of them again. All right, cool. And then we got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. Very nice. And we got, what do you call it? Manny Ramirez, Stephen Kwan. Great duo right there. Eddie and Cal from 88. Luis Tiant, super veteran. Dave Schmidt, Diamond King, autograph TTM. Randy Arozarena with Junior Fernandez. The most infamous 2-player card, duo card, whatever. Mark Jackson with the Menendez brothers in the background. Brady Singer, Casey Mize. 1-2 punch, DeGrom and Scherzer. Tony Gwynn, rookie card. Pete Rose, Steve Carlton. Cole Irvin, good reliever there. And then Cedric Mullins, another parallel of the Diamond Kings. City of Walk-Off Love with, Bryce Harper and Schwarber. Eddie Murray, Sammy Stewart. Sammy Stewart with the connecting brows. He's got the stash. He's got the brows. Stash Hall of Famer Eddie Murray right there as well, of course. Joe Carter. We got Charlie Blackmon. Diamond Kings. Adolis Garcia, the newest Philly. Devin Achan. AJ Green. Bernie Williams. Sean Murphy. And then we got here, what is this? Wandale Robinson and Christian, who's that? Yeah. Christian Watson. Shout out Hammy and Son on the green parallel rookie for contenders. And we got a lot coming up right here. Bert be home Blyleven. Shout out Commenting Collector. We got him. We got Jim Rice. Mike Schmidt again. Ricky Henderson. Cal Ripken. Ubi Brooks, Nolan Ryan, and Dave Winfield. That's how you do the doubles. Brooks Robinson from the archives. Cal Diamond Kings. Logan O'Hoppe rookie debut. Kirby and Eric Davis. Adley on the rookie debut. Ken Griffey Sr., Tom Seaver. Manny Machado and Vladdy. I believe that's from a home run derby or the All-Star game, something like that. Jock Peterson on the regular one, not the parallel. And closing it out with the Hall of Fame stash, Raleigh Fingers. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.